Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Skookum. We're back on the Survival Mountain server, of course. You can just let me know if this is disorienting or not. It is to me, just a little bit. I kind of know where I am. So, you might imagine that I'm down here in my farms. Wow, I did that for way too long. I'm seeing green now, bright green. This is also not good because creepers can hide in here. Whoops. This is like perfect camouflage for creepers. So me just running around like that probably isn't good. And the lighting in here isn't perfect. Speaking of creepers, I'm really sad right now because a creeper just blew up right here. I fixed it already, but I logged in right here. As soon as I logged in, I noticed a creeper standing right there in the corner. I'm like, oh, no big deal. And I had my good sword, a looting 3. I think I had smite 4 on it, and unbreaking, or it might have had sharpness, I'm not sure. But it was my good sword, and as soon as you log in, there's always lag. And came over here, tried to hit the creeper, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm still lagging right now, so I tried to run away, and then just BAM! Everything blew up. So I looked around. The only thing I can imagine is that my sword landed on a cactus, which, I mean, I really hate. In all honesty, I'm not cool with this. I'm just not cool with cactuses destroying items, because, you know, stuff like this. I lose my good sword. I don't know what else I lost, probably a few blocks. I'm just sad. I just feel discouraged right now about life and everything. But, that aside, I think we're gonna maybe do some work in here. So, let me show you what I've done. First, I'll show you this. You might be able to hear what's inside. So, I was working on my farms a few days ago, and Donuts came over. I don't know what he was doing here, just checking out the farms, I think, for a little while. And he's like, oh, look, I have a zombie villager following me. So I'm like, oh, bring him over here. So, we trapped him in here. We converted him, and it was a weaponsmith. It's cool now, if you don't know, in the new snapshots, you can see what villager zombies, or zombie villagers, are going to be before you convert them. So, we kind of already knew this was a weaponsmith. His trades are, not awful, just whatever. I guess about as useful as a weaponsmith can be. This kind of entices me, so 12 emeralds for an unbreaking diamond sword, unbreaking 2. I mean, it's not awful, and an axe, that's good. Anything, diamond tools is good, especially for emeralds. Which brings me to the next guy. And we have 3 here. I try to keep them covered up so they don't get attacked. So remember that. Emeralds for diamond tools. So what's an easy way to get emeralds? Bam. We have a cleric here. Also known as a priest back in the day. So 36 rotten flesh for 1 emerald, which isn't really the best deal, but some keen viewers might remember that I've said in previous episodes that I've discovered a zombie spawner literally, I think if you dig straight down from that block, you probably dig straight down from here, at level 36 there's a zombie spawner. And of course I'm going to be doing something with that soon, just don't know when, but that's free zombie flesh. I can let that run, and I'll be here working, doing my thing at my base, and that's just going to be running, assuming I can make it automatic. I'm sure I can, just a zombie killing machine. And then that'll be an easy trade. We can basically get unlimited emeralds. It'll be a little bit time consuming, but free emeralds, which will then allow us to get other things, like diamond tools. Let's see, 10 emeralds for that. I don't know why anybody would do that. I would never do that. Here's something that's cool, Bottle of Enchanting. I guess you get these 100% of the time with clerics. I might be wrong on that, but and that's not the best that you can get. All of these guys' trades aren't the best. I mean, these are just guys that have happened, just to be walking through my farms here while I was working, and I converted them. I got another guy here, a fisherman. I don't know how useful I'll find a fisherman, but he's there. Luck of the Sea for 7 emeralds. I mean, that's not great. I could probably do better myself, just doing enchanting by myself. But he's there. Have a fisherman. So that got me thinking. Since I have 3 of these guys already, why not, since I have my farms down here, how cool would it be if in this back wall of my farms, I dig out a bunch of like stalls or like little shops for these guys, and each guy can have his own shop. I think in total there's, what, 6 different villagers you could trade with? 6 or 7 or 8, something like that. So that'd be kind of neat. So you can come back here, and I think in the future, you know, I'll be coming across more zombie villagers. I could possibly convert that zombie spawner down below into like a zombie villager breeding machine. And then eventually I'll perhaps get, you know, really good trades on good villagers and have them all lined up back here, and then people can come in, do their trading. I can do my trading. That'd be kind of cool. Pretty useful. Of course it's dark out. Why wouldn't it be? So I've done a little bit of terraforming here, as you can see. I just didn't want these stairs to like feel like that, you know, they were going up and up and up forever. So I just flattened it out here and tried to do a little bit of terraforming. The land was up to here, as you can see. I also dug a little bit of this out. It was really ugly and like, it was just a weird pond that was like, oh, there's a villager right there. Is he a librarian? No way. Well, I'm gonna have to trap him. Come on. I think he's a librarian, right? White clothes. Come with me. Join your brethren. Come on now. I've gotten really good at this, actually. I don't have any dirt on me. That's not good. Let's go right here. Oh, we're a little late. We're gonna have to make another trip. See, their pathfinding is pretty good. Come on, no. Alright, we're gonna have to try again. Because if there's 2 tall blocks like that, they won't try to get in. Come on. Hop in. No. Why would you do that? Come on. Knock it off. We're just going in circles. Alright, let's get him. Oh, no, no, no. I wonder if that would be better, just to have... Because he might still come through. I have to get him lined up again. Come way back here, dude. I mean, it's not going to be the end of the world if he hits me. And here it comes. Oh! Got him. Okay. So, I think I still have some splash weakness potions. I'm going to light this up so that nothing else spawns in there once we get him going. Yep, he's mad. I do have some splash potions in here of weakness that I've had brewed up. I also did a little bit of work in here too, which I might talk about. I got some lighting. These are all the potions that Donuts gave me that I'll be living off from for a while. I'll have ingredients on this side, lighting. Infinite water source up there for making potions. That's that. I also need a golden apple. So we're going to splash them. Bam. And then we're going to feed him. He makes all kinds of crazy noises. And then we'll let him sit there for 3 minutes. It's like a cooking show. And then it's going to like be a cut. And then it's going to show like, oh, we already have it prepared right here. You know, at the beginning of this episode, I was really sad because I lost my looting sword. And for some strange coincidence, look at this. Paper for emeralds. I mean, I totally didn't even think of that, you know. That's a great way to get emeralds. And looting 1, 8 emeralds plus a book. Do you guys realize how easy it is for me to get paper right now? Since I have all this sugarcane now. I just feel happy now. I'm so happy. I'm going to make another looting sword. It's going to be even better. Look at this. Sugarcane for days. I have some paper for you. He liked it. Okay. New trades. 10 books for an emerald. Okay. 12 for a compass. 4 for a bookshelf. Isn't it true that librarians occasionally offer name tags? Am I wrong on that? Yes? No? I think that's true. Let me try to do another trade really quick. I have a feeling that that was the last of his trades that he was going to offer me. All the way to... Oh, this is new. Glass. That's cool. And a clock. Written book. Yeah, this is new. I think that's everything. It has to be. Let me just get a looting book. Why not? Since I already have this stuff. Is that it? Looting 2 for 26. That's a huge ripoff, I think. Because I could just get looting 1 and then combine them for much less, I think. Assuming I have some experience. Okay, so I've done some work. Let me show you what I've been doing for the past little while. I installed some redstone lighting in here, and you might think that it's a little bit excessive to have this many lights. Well, I mean, that's kind of true. I don't really mind. I kind of like the way they look. And if you ask me, I think redstone lights look a lot better than torches do. Like, if you look over here, there's just, you know, torches, and they just look ugly. I want to have as few torches as possible in my base. I mean, it's going to take a lot of work, because basically everything's lit up with torches, but, you know, I'm trying to make progress here on the farms. And this also doubles as a way to harvest. So if I press this button, everything is harvested. I mean, it kind of stinks because you have to run back through and plant it yourself, but it's certainly a lot better than just going through and smashing everything. So I kind of like that. It took me a long time to figure out the pattern of how I needed these lights to go, because I kept finding little spots that wouldn't grow. The light wasn't bright enough. So I think there's actually one spot, like here-ish, right here, where that won't grow. But, you know, that's not a big deal. Every couple blocks. I think there's another one going to be somewhere in here, probably here. So that's that. And I think the end goal is going to have that sort of lighting on all the plots here. So there's that. I also ran out of glowstone, so it's going to take some time to figure that out. Also, I did this. Finished this stairwell up, and I did a lot of terraforming. I don't know if you can tell. Well, you might be able to tell. The land was probably sloped up to there. Came all the way down. So I dug all that out. I have tons of dirt now, which is good. But it looks pretty nice. I like how this design came out. I did the same thing on the other side here. So I'm kind of worried that, like, other people on the server are going to come in through here and try to prank me. And, it's, you know, it's easy to, like, they can come in and steal things, but I guess they could do it in the back door as well. Whoops. So I got another entrance over here. And I also need to work on this one as well. I'll probably use the same design as that, because I think it looks pretty good. This just leads to this back patio here, and where all my furnaces and chests are in there. So there's that. I need to work on that still. Yeah, as I mentioned before, I terraformed this a little bit. What else have I been doing? So I mentioned that I wanted a place to have all these villagers so that I can, you know, keep them and trade them, or trade with them, I should say. And this is what I'm worried about. Creepers hiding. No! Hiding in the sugarcane here. Always kind of scares me. You know, I'm thinking about putting fences around everything. Like all the plots and this as well. That might actually help. I might do that and see how that looks. But here we are. You guys can let me know what you guys think of this design. I like it. I ran through a few different designs. Like, I also tried to have stairs right here. Like so. I don't know if I'm going to go with that look or not. But I do have... Okay, so I got all these done. Or a few of them done. So it's going to work like you come up here. You know, you find the villager that you want to trade with. Step on here. You can talk to him. Automatically closes. Pretty simple. And I looked on the wiki. There's 11 different villagers to trade with. 11, which is a lot more than I figured. I only thought there was a few, like 6 or 7, but there's like, you know, Fletchers and this and that. So I think Armor Smith is going to go here? Maybe? Well, I know the librarian goes here. The cleric goes here. So we're going to have some just zombie flesh, because that's one of the main things you can trade with them. So librarian, I think it's armor smith, and then I think it's weaponsmith. I'm just going in the order that the wiki lists them, I think. What was the one over here? Oh, a Fletcher? Did I screw something up? Yeah, Fletcher goes here. So I got a bow. Why does that look odd? I don't know, that looks odd for me, for some reason. But that's that, so I think that looks pretty good. I also tried having upside down stairs in here. It just looks too simple. Maybe not. I don't know, I kind of like that. I might go with that. And then there's also, I could try to do this. Whoops, not there. Kind of like that design as well. That might be what we go with. So that's that. So now myself and other members of the server can come on here and do some quick trading, which is really cool. I like that. I like the design. The problem is that I said I wanted to have a place where I can harvest vines. I was going to grow them all back there on that back wall. I need a new place to do that. I also haven't shown off under the stairs here. Nothing really special, but I could do something in here. The first thing that came to mind was storage. For all the crops that I harvest, I could store the seeds and stuff like that in here, which I'm sure I'm going to have quite a bit of excess over time. So I can store that. But I also need a place, like I said, to grow vines. I also want to grow mushrooms. Oh, and I haven't figured out a place to grow netherwort yet. I might end up doing it somewhere over there where my potions brew. But that's the update for now. So I think I'm going to call it the end of the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. It wasn't me. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. It was just a weird pond that was like, oh, there's a villager right there. Is he a librarian? No way. Well, I'm going to have to trap him. Come on. I think he's a librarian, right? White clothes. Come with me. Join your brethren. Come on now. I've gotten really good at this, actually.